Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any video from my channel.
Yo, welcome to LCameraTV. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, something happened with a former Panther that got moved earlier this year. I know people were saying this is a dumb idea, he's a young player and everything like that, whatever. And we could have got the player that we got for cheap. And something important happened, so I gotta talk about it, let you guys know what the situation is and how things might benefit us. So let's get started. So Daryl Worley, yes, Daryl Worley, the guy we traded to the Philadelphia Eagles for Torrey Smith, got arrested this morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. Yes, he got arrested. He also got tased. Why? Because my dog was out here passed out, blocking the highway, you know what I'm saying, knocked out. I don't know if he was drunk or what, you know what I'm saying, but he was passed out, blocking the highway, whatever. And he became combative with the police, whatever. And also, I guess he had a gun on him, whatever. So he got arrested. And I'm not gonna lie, man. Maybe he was just. Look, I don't know if he was drinking or not. You know what I'm saying? But if you pass out, blocking the highway, either you're drunk or you're, sleep deprived or something. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? He was going through his little thing, whatever. Became combative with the police officers, got arrested, whatever. And stuff's really hitting the fan for him, man. He's never done anything like that in the Carolinas that I know of. So maybe he just don't like Philly. I'm just saying, because he was in Carolina for 2 years, no issues. He go to Philly for like a few months, and maybe, maybe also there's another situation. Maybe it's because the people he around, maybe, different environment. It was, obviously Carolina's more of a, family-oriented, calmer place. Philly can be, it's Philly, you feel me? And he's from Philly. So maybe he got around his old friends, his old, homeboys and all that stuff, whatever. And he kind of got him back into his old ways, man. And that, that's why sometimes it's good to get away from the people that you used to know and used to be around, because they'll get you in trouble, man. I'm not saying that's the case, but I'm just saying, I'm just trying to understand why when he was in Carolina, he didn't have no issues. And he goes back to Philly, and he's only been there for, what, a month maybe? Maybe, yeah, probably like a month, And he's already getting into trouble, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. That's the situation with him. It doesn't seem good. Obviously, you should never become combative with a police officer, especially as a football player. I don't think he's gonna get any like long-term time or any of that, whatever. But it just looks bad in the media. It looks bad for your team. It looks bad in general. It looks bad on you. You look like you might be unstable and stuff like that, especially because you pass on the highway. So that's the whole situation with him. It's crazy, man. I seen the story and I was like, really? Like I didn't expect it. But you never expect these type of things. You know what I'm saying? Like they kind of just come out of nowhere. So that whole situation happened and seems pretty bad. Now the reports say that it's not definite, but it is likely that the Eagles release Daryl Worley. Now mind you, obviously that would suck for him, He just got traded to the Eagles. I thought he would be happy to go back to Philly. And you kind of like started off on a bad foot, even if they don't release you. But yeah, they says, they're obviously Eagles say they're doing their due diligence. They're gonna find out what the whole situation is and all that jazz. What they always say. But reports are coming out that they're likely to release him, and that's the situation currently. But this is how it might benefit the Panthers, though. Because if they release him, the Panthers might be able to re-sign him. I don't know if we would want to, obviously because of the situation, but I don't think this is a character flaw with him. I think it was just something that happened. But yeah, but obviously you might be able to re-sign him even if you wanted to, because obviously he's gonna be a free agent. I think this whole situation is kind of bizarre. And I think maybe if you get back, because remember when he was in Carolina, him and James Bradbury became real close. They became real close. they were, you know, hanging around each other, you know, being friends and stuff like that, whatever, because he got drafted the same year, all that stuff. Maybe being around James, because James openly said, you know, he's a homebody, man. He stays at home, he don't really do nothing. You know, maybe chilling with him got him, you know, to chill, you know, be at home, you know, just hang out with James, chill at his house or whatever, and be chilling. But, you know, once he got back to Philly, you know, you back home, man. Like, I know when I'm back home, you know, I want to do stuff, you know what I'm saying? I meet up with friends and family and stuff like that, whatever. We turn up, we have a good time, you know. Maybe that might not be the best situation for Daryl. Obviously, you know, do I want him back? I mean, I wouldn't mind him back. I wouldn't mind it, you know. I wouldn't mind us signing him, especially because it'll probably be a small deal because of the whole controversy that's happening behind with him, whatever. And like I said, I wouldn't mind him back, but if we didn't get him, I wouldn't be mad either. But I wouldn't mind him back though, you know, especially because it'll kind of be like, you know, we traded Daryl Worley for Torrey Smith. We got Torrey Smith, and then we get to Daryl Worley. We basically lose nothing in the deal. You feel me? That's a good, you know, we basically lost nothing in the deal. You know what I'm saying? And I think he could be a good rotational player. You know, even if, you know, maybe he may not get as much starts or whatever have you, but I think he'll be a good rotational player, you know. That's what he was relegated to kind of last year, you know, between him and Kevin Seymour and all that stuff. So I think he'll be a good rotational player. So we'll see, man, if Panthers decide to go after him. I know Panthers don't like people with character issues, but I wouldn't consider this a character issue. I think it was just a bad situation, something that, you know, bad happened, because the thing is that, you know, Panthers are very, like, judicious on who they draft and how they select people and stuff like that, whatever. If he had any, like, really big red flags before he got drafted, they would not have drafted him. If there had been any, like, serious incidents or anything like that, whatever, with him before, they wouldn't have drafted him. I know the Panthers, man. They don't play that stuff. They do not play with character issues, especially when Jerry Richardson was there, because they let Greg Hardy go. They just don't play. They like, I mean, they're off of that. So I think it's just a situation that happened. I wouldn't mind us bringing him back, whatever, on a cheap deal, rotational role, and, you know, just get him back to the Carolinas and having him calm down and chill out, bro. You know, just be good, man. You know, relax. You know, because I think Philadelphia, even though it's great to be home, it always brings about its own trials and tribulations as far as being with friends and family and just doing, you know, crazy. He probably was out. I'm just saying my speculation, because obviously nothing has came out and said this, but he'll probably out drinking with the homies or you know, whatever, having a good time with the friends, whatever. And he had to go to practice because they say he was close to the Eagles facility. Had to go to practice or whatever, or something like that, you know, or go do something at the Eagles facility. He's driving there. He passes out on the highway. You know, he probably still has a gun on him, obviously. And then, you know, in his drunken stupor, he probably got into the issue with the police officers. Now, am I saying it's right? No, of course not. You know, it's not right. But I'm saying that's what I believe happened. You know, but you can say the same thing. Obviously, Baker Mayfield running for police officers while he was drunk. You know, it happens. You know, like I said, I don't agree with it. I want everybody to know I don't agree with it. But it does happen. We've seen this happen with other players before, so we'll see what happens if the Panthers want to give him another shot. I wouldn't be mad if the Panthers give him another shot, man. But I wouldn't be mad if they didn't either, because I understand it's a bad publicity look. It's not a good look. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying if the Eagles release him and the Panthers re-sign him, hindsight being 2020, who got the better end of the deal? You know, because everybody was like bashing him. Oh, he was gonna get cut anyways. He was gonna get this or that, blah blah blah. Daryl Worley was a young player, all this stuff, and you know, obviously, you know, maybe they would have cut Torrey Smith, but I've been saying from the beginning that yeah, they could have cut Torrey Smith, but Torrey Smith gets his pick on where he's going at. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously he's a free agent, and plus, I think if you would cut him, he might have had to clear waivers. Who knows? So it wouldn't have been a definite situation that he would have came to the Panthers. That's why I can't be mad at that, you know, especially giving away a player that wasn't productive or they felt was not productive. And now if they could bring him in, you know, after being cut from the Eagles, then you didn't lose on a deal, because it's like you traded nothing, you know. You didn't trade no draft picks. You didn't trade anything like that. You just traded a player for a player. And if that player gets cut and you re-sign that player, then you got both players for nothing, you know. So, like I said, hindsight being 2020, things look like it might be it was better than on the Panthers deal. Even if we don't resign Cut. Even if he does stay on the Eagles team. He's been there for a month and already got an issue. All right. So it already looks like it's a better deal for the Panthers because we got Torrey Smith, who's everybody says since he's been in the league has been a stand-up guy, a great locker room guy. You know, doesn't get any issues, don't fight or do anything stupid, right? Daryl Worley's 23 years old, already got into a situation with, you know, police officers in Philadelphia. He, you know, had a gun on him. He got arrested and tased. It doesn't look good. The optics doesn't look good. I definitely think the Eagles are going to try to get away from that PR nightmare. You know, that's just how teams roll, man. They don't want, especially if you just got there, they do not want any bad publicity from you because then they're going to have to explain and answer questions all day about why you did this and why you did that. And then even when he's going to be in the locker room, they're going to ask him, what happened? Why is this? Why that? You know what I'm saying? So I do expect them to cut him. It's not definite, again, like I said, but I do expect it to happen. So we'll see what happens as far as that. But like I said, hindsight being 2020, man, looks like the Panthers got the better end of the deal. I know a lot of people were, you know, bashing the Panthers. Oh, that's a stupid move. That's a stupid move. But, you know, so far it looks like a better end of the deal. Maybe Marty Herney and Ron Rivera noticed some of these character flaws that he has, which I don't think so. But maybe they did. You know, maybe they're just, you know, unsatisfied with his production and decided to get rid of him. Who knows? But as far as currently, as far as right now, you know, it seems like Panthers got the better end of the deal. We got a better, you know, we got a veteran who, you know, is going to help our receiver core, is a good locker room guy and everything like that, and hasn't got any issues. And we gave them a player that was going to be in a rotation anyways because they already said he's not going to, he's like in rotation to be a starter. You know, he wasn't going to be just, they didn't get him just to be a starter. They wanted to test him out, see who was better out of Ronald Darby, and I think they had Jalen Mills and him and somebody else. And they want to see who will pan out and grow and become the starter. Now it looks like they're like, hey man, you know, we might want to cut bait. So, you know, we got a rotational player from our team that we didn't really need. Traded him away to them. Yeah, mind you, we did spend a third-round pick on him. But, you know, that's not a big deal because we already got a third-round pick from the trading Kelvin Benjamin away. So, whatever. But, yeah, we traded away a rotational player that wasn't panning out. We didn't pay him any money, you know, any big money. He didn't get no huge contract or anything like that. So, I'm not mad at the deal, man. So, hindsight 2020, I think we did the right move. I think we got the better end of the deal. And if, you know, push comes to shove, we might be able to get Daryl Worley back. So, we'll see what happens, man. But so far, Marty Herney did the right move on that one. You know, on that particular move, I think so far he did the right thing. So, we'll see. Well, that's it for me, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, get in the comment section. Let me know about how you feel about the Daryl Worley situation. Do you think we got the better end of the deal? Or do you think the Eagles got the better end of the deal? How do you feel about him getting called to police? And do you think it's the environment or do you think it's him? Because I think it might be more the environment. Because when he was in Carolina, he didn't really have these problems. You know what I'm saying? He had these problems. Now he in Philly, he does. So let me know in the comment section. You know, tell me how y'all feel because I don't know. I'm not happy. Obviously, I'm not happy about his situation. But I am like thinking about, man, we kind of dodged a bullet in that sense because obviously this happened. So I don't want my team to be dealing with all this PR stuff. So let me know in the comment section. Obviously, again, guys, the merchandise. I got my merchandise, LCameraTV merchandise. You know, that's gonna be in the description below. Patreon page is popping. That's going to be in the description below. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? Rock with it if you want to. If you don't, I understand. You feel me? Share this with all your Panther family and friends. You know what I'm saying? Get the word out. You know what I'm saying? I want to be in every Panther home, you know? That's the goal. But get that out to your family and friends. And also, man, you know, obviously rock with the channel. Comment, whatever. Check out my dog, Renan Esteem. He's out here making music, comedy, all types of stuff. So let me know, man. And I'll see you guys next time.